You've heard a lot recently about how newly elected Congresswoman Ilhan Omar of Minnesota doesn't like Israel, and that's definitely true. She does not like Israel. But you've heard next to nothing about how Omar doesn't like this country. Omar dislikes Israel probably more than she dislikes Israel. This doesn't seem to bother anybody. It should. Here's what Omar recently told Vogue Arabia in an interview. She described living in the United States as, quote, an everyday assault. America is so racist and hateful, she says, that she feels, quote, threatened, demonized, and vilified every day. It's difficult for her even to go to work. In many ways, things were easier growing up in a refugee camp in Kenya, she says. Quote, when you're a kid and you're raised in an all-black, all-Muslim environment, nobody really talks to you about your identity. You just are. There is freedom in knowing that you are accepted as your full self, unquote. That freedom, Omar says, doesn't exist in America. So pause and think about that for a second. Ilhan Omar's country collapsed as a child. She lived for years in Kenya in that refugee camp. She may have died there without outside help, but help came from where? From here, America. And this country didn't just welcome Ilhan Omar to America. We paid to relocate her family and many others from a foreign continent purely for the sake of being good people, for altruism. Because no country in history has been as generous as we are to places we have no ties to and no obligation to. We've been kind anyway, because that's who we are. Despite her humble and foreign birth, Omar has been elected to our national lawmaking body, and good for her. So how does she repay her adopted country, the one that may literally have saved her life? She attacks it as hateful and racist. And for that, she is applauded by the Democratic Party because they view this country as hateful and racist, too. The more Ilhan Omar's America has, they believe, the better. But is that what's best for America? Here's another suggestion we should think about. Maybe our immigration system should prioritize people who actually like this country and are grateful to be here. Why wouldn't we do that?